is everything to me. It's my whole life. I come here every day, of a morning and of a night. I train twice a day. It's all I have, really. My dad started doing little bits in the gym, and I just come along one day, and then ever since then I haven't been able to get out of the gym, really. Been in here every day.
Originally when we opened the gym, it was me and a couple of friends who were involved at the time. The gym now is obviously based in the city centre, so it's right in the heart of Liverpool, so we have people coming from many communities across the city.
I'd say first and foremost it's to give them a place of inclusion, a place to come and be part of something.
I wrote a programme to go into schools and take martial arts into schools and work with young people who weren't engaging in school, so we were going to use martial arts as a bit of a vehicle to engage young people and get them on the right path. So the idea was to take the programme and call it Martial Arts and Self-Defence Academy, which is what MASDA stands for. It's not what we're doing for the community, it's become a community. The people who come here always feel welcomed. We've got some unbelievable fighters here, but there's no egos.
My whole life, like there's nothing else I really know. I've always been involved in it, and it's just everything to me. Like there's nothing else I could really turn to for anything. Grew up in a normal sized family. Have my mum, my dad, my big brother and little sister, and then my nanny and uncle. It's always been us. I started training when I was 9, and then I stopped training just before COVID. My mum and dad went through quite a tough split up. They broke up, and then we've always been a family. They're always together, so we were all kind of stuck under the same roof, 5 of us through COVID. So obviously that's not going to be the easiest thing on someone. I started to hate school, started to hate going to school, doing anything to do with. Things went downhill for me as well. I was going out, I was getting up to all sorts, just getting into the wrong things. I just wanted to get back into training. I just knew it was something I wanted to do. I've never wanted to do anything else. If I'm ever struggling with something at home, and it's always been something I can lean on, is going to training or just going to the gym, doing 5 rounds of pads, going home and just feeling 10 times better.
We have students come from all over the world. At the moment we've got students here from Brazil, we've got students here from Ireland, and they're looking to better themselves as martial artists, and we provide that platform, we provide them with somewhere to stay.
So I moved to Liverpool the day after my 17th birthday. It was about 2 or 3 weeks before. It was the start of September, I think it was, and I was actually fighting over here on Alex's show. I was having my first amateur Muay Thai fight. The day after my fight, me and my ma were on the phone to Alex, and he had said to me, he was like, "Do you want to come down and do a training session in MASDA with Alfie and one of the lads?" And I was like, "Absolutely, I'd love that." Alex turned around to me then at the end of the session, and he was like, "Look, there's opportunities here for you." He offered me a college course that was to do with martial arts and everything like that. And obviously my ma, she still wanted me in school. So she was like, "Do you know what?" She was like, if you were going to drop out of school at home, she was like, you have to come over to Liverpool, but you have to stay in education. I went home and I literally couldn't stop thinking about it. It was all I could think of was moving over here full time by myself. I've always wanted to move away. 3 weeks later was my 17th birthday, and I told my ma, I was like, "Do you know what? It's my birthday in 3 weeks. I want to be here for that." And then straight after that, I want to get over to Liverpool.
story is just what she was prepared to do at such a young age, and where she's come to, travelling over from Dublin, fighting at 59, 60 kilo, and she's just took the bull by the horn.
My name's Mark Campbell, I'm 17, and I fight out at Mazda Gym in Liverpool. I was British #1 in Muay Thai as a junior, I was British #1 in MMA as a junior. I fought for world titles in Muay Thai on 3 occasions. This year I fought in the WBC World Games in Thailand and I won gold against the Thai. And recently I've just fought professionally against a 23-year-old. So now I'm in the professional rankings at only 17, which I'm the youngest fighter in any division. So I started MMA and Thai boxing when I was 9, just to get out the house really, do a little bit. And then my dad went to jail when I was 11, so it sort of helped me not think about that and helped me forget sort of the other things going on in my life. So I've been able to concentrate on being here and helping other people out, being able to travel the world fighting, and yeah, without MMA, I don't know what I'd be doing, to be honest. It's just helped me be able to be more confident, be able to express like who I am as a person.
The mental health side of it's probably at a deeper level than people realise in the fight game, but the ability to fight can mask that. So a lot of males will mask insecurities with the ability to fight. We all work as a team. For the young up-and-coming fighters we're here, so we've gelled enormously well. And we seem to have created quite a little bit of magic here in the ways, not just in the ability to fight and win. I'd say it's much deeper than that. We offer life support, we offer the ability, I suppose, to help people evolve as human beings.
So the goal originally was to engage at-risk young people and get them involved in martial arts, get them off the streets into martial arts, and obviously it's become a lot more than that now. It's like a community. So I had a 30-year fight career, so I finished at 42, quite a long time. But it was my way of escaping the life that I was brought up in, that I wasn't particularly enjoying as a young child. So combat was my escape. So combat has allowed me to evolve my life to the point where I've got to know myself at a much deeper level. I've got to know what makes me tick as a human being. It's a special week, it's an intense week, it's a difficult week, but it's a great week. I'm excited, can't wait. Not only have I got to get an entire fight team ready for an event, it's our home event, it's our home show, it's our club show.
So I'm fighting Daniela Miranda. She's been around a while, she's very experienced and she's good as well. It's the biggest fight I've ever had.
Good, again. Nice.
So it's for a WBC national title. It's also for the UK #2 spot professionally, and I think that's the biggest thing for me, to go from nothing to something in less than a year. This time last year I hadn't even had my first Muay Thai amateur fight.
This week's more serious. There's more meaning to it, you've got to put more in. This week, you've got to sacrifice everything.
Been there with Mark from day one. Mark has evolved now into absolutely the best version of himself. The bit that I thought was missing was the aggression. He's very technical, very skillful, hard to hit. Sometimes you feel like he doesn't want to get out of second gear if he doesn't have to. You watch some of his fights and you think he could do that again 10 times and he wouldn't break a sweat. But now he's pushing.
I'm ready for anything, kind of, like no matter what style she comes out in, I'm absolutely ready for it. And I don't think I've never trained harder for a fight, so I know I'm gonna be ready.
It's the 13th year at Mazda Gym. We've got 13 fights on. Can't see nothing else other than 13 wins.
I'm feeling better than I ever have before, to be honest. I know I've trained harder than ever. I've sacrificed more than anything. So I just can't wait now, just to show that I am the best upcoming fighter in the country, and Saturday's going to prove it.
All over him, Mark! All over him! 15 seconds, all over him! Fast! 10 seconds! Power! 10 seconds! Yes, lad! Yes, lad! Yes! Time! Good.
Walking class. Absolute class, well in we. It's difficult to get a response from Mark. Sometimes like a closed book, not just out the ring but in the ring as well. It was hard to get a response out of him, but we've broke down them barriers this year. Good.
Be ready for what's to come, because I've never trained harder, and I think you're gonna see the best of me on Saturday night.
Up the pace now, a minute and a half, up the pace on it.
Come on. Come on. Show us, lad. Come on. Howie. Straight to the body.
Mark Campbell against the guy who nicknames himself Rodtang. On paper, he's the underdog. Emma v Daniela, she was the underdog on paper. Not the underdog in my eyes. We're going into this the favourite.
Just come ready, lad, because you're in for the worst night of your life. On Saturday, for them 5 rounds, it's going to be like you're drowning.
This Saturday means like more to me than absolutely anything else in the world at the moment. I'm going to sleep every night thinking of it, I'm waking up thinking of it, and throughout the day it's all I can think of. So it's all I can focus on. And I know for a fact I'm going to leave that room with the belt. I'm not letting anything else happen. I've worked hard enough and I sacrificed way too much for it to go any other way, so that's the only way it's going to go.
gym, Mark Campbell.
Every time I walk out with any of this lot, I walk out knowing we're going to win, knowing we've prepared. He's absolutely flying. Couldn't be happier for Mark at the minute, and what he's about to do this weekend will top off a really, really good 2023, and hopefully we'll finish the year like we started, strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, box out to the red corner, Francisco Caballero.
My head was in other places, to be honest. I think I was planned, but I think I fought alright, not to my best, but I just didn't fight how I normally do. I win, really, in the fight as much as I should have been, and my opponent capitalised on it, so fair play to him. Just go back to the gym, sharpen up on a few things. Whatever comes up, really, we'll take whatever comes up. I lost, but I'll be back better than ever, really.
The last 3 months have been absolute torture in the gym. Everyone has pushed me to my limits. There's been days where I've stormed off the mat, absolutely sobbing, crying because, I'm being pushed that hard, but I know it's for the good.
Emma's just worked so hard for this, just to get to this point, and so it's quite special. It's quite emotional, actually. Nervous, very, very nervous, but I know she's well able. She's capable. Mentally, she's there. Physically, she's there. So.
Of my sister, my brother, my mum, my dad, my nanny and uncle, they're my biggest motivation. I have everyone at home pushing me, everyone at home supporting me, and I think that's the biggest thing for me.
And again, I've never seen Emma fitter, stronger, more ready for anything in her life, and it's going to be pretty special watching her lift that national championship.
She represents Mazda Gym, Emma Usher.
like to think of on Saturday when I get my hand raised and get that green belt. Like, a WBC is all I've ever thought about. It's gonna be absolutely unbelievable, and I'm gonna have everyone there as well. So this Saturday means like more to me than absolutely anything else in the world at the moment. In a year's time, I want to be like on the top stages, like in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new WBC national champion, boxing out of the blue corner,
I knew you could do it all along. So proud of you.
The fight went well. It was a good back and forward fight. I enjoyed every second of it, and then I thought I finished strong. The 4th and 5th round went really well. Caught her with a few good shots, and then the bell went. My hand got raised. I like dropped to the floor because I thought I got the belt. And then there was a bit of talking going on in the corner. And then it got announced.
Ladies and gentlemen, after reviewing the scorecards, your winner is boxing out of the red corner.
Like, it is what it is. It was absolutely heartbroken, but I think it needed to happen. Because sometimes like things happen for a reason. I think this is going to be the reason that it's going to make me more hungry for more.
You get some fighters who they'll fight once or twice a year and call themselves a fighter. Fighters fight. Especially when you're on the way up. Jump back on the horse. Don't stop, keep going. Not everything always goes your way. If you're injury free, there's no reason why you can't train and there's no reason why you can't fight. Just keep fighting. Keep fighting and get that experience. If you want to fight, you need to be in the gym, in the mind of your coach.
There's days where I get so frustrated with myself and I can just cry and think, what am I doing? But like, I ring my ma and she's there for me, and she always reassures me, and if I'm ever having a down day, I just know I can ring my ma. Like, if it wasn't for her, like, I'd be absolutely nowhere. So like, I can just thank her for like everything she's done, and I know if I'm having a bad day, I can speak to her, I can speak to Alex, like everyone in the gym as well. Like, I can go to absolutely anybody in the gym and they're gonna be there for me. Like, living away from home is hard. There's things you're gonna miss, but like, home is always going to be there as well.
Go to a gym. That's all I'd say. Go to a gym and it'll change your life. You won't regret it. Will not regret it.